My background is I spent 18 years in the U.S. Congress. I spent 10 years on the Intelligence Committee in the House. I spent 6.5 years as either the chairman or the lead Republican on the Intelligence Committee. And most recently in public service, I spent 3 years as the American ambassador to the Kingdom of the Netherlands, my birth country. Yes. But, we stand with the freedom-loving Chinese people. Defeating the Chinese Communist Party has to be a top priority for the American people, for America.
So are you troubled by the CCP's penetration in this country on so many fronts, ranging from the CCP spy balloon to the Confucius Institute and to tons of money going to the American colleges, universities, and research institutions, and the weaponization of the U.S. federal government agencies, including DOJ, FBI, SEC, and IRS?
Yes. You went through the whole...
What do you think have caused the CCP so successful in infiltrating in this country?
Americans don't understand the threat from the CCP. In 2000, I was in Congress, and Congress voted to create permanent normal trade relationships with China, believing that engaging with China, engaging with the CCP would lead to an era of openness, democratization of China, integration in a rules-based international trading system. I got that one right. I voted no. I voted no.
You're probably one of the very few who voted no, because that was like a majority people to think that America can change China if you continue doing business with the CCP, and China will automatically becoming a democratic society. It doesn't happen. America does not change the CCP changed America.
Well, that's exactly right. But that was exactly, when people would come to me, corporate America would come to me and say, Pete, if we engage with China, you need to vote for this. We will change China. And it's kind of like, I'm not sure. I kind of like to review this every year or so to see if we're having any impact or not. And the end result was, it passed, and like you said, big bipartisan majority in the House and the Senate, and became the law. So for 15, 16 years, we had our own leaders in America telling the American people, this is good for us, engaging with China. And finally, engaging with the CCP is good for America. And all of a sudden, I'm from Michigan. Our industrial base is hollowed out. We see that China is stealing our technology. Companies that build factories in China are under much greater restriction on doing business in China than Chinese companies coming over here. And we find out this appears to be a one-way street, whether it's with technology, whether it's investment, and all of these types of things. The CCP has used this new arrangement with America to strengthen itself, to strengthen its position in China, and not open up and not become integrated into the world community.
Absolutely. When people talk about CCP stealing America's job and stealing America, I like to use the word that it's not CCP stealing. It's America inviting the CCP to come in and take the job, because it's, like you said, the bipartisan support from both parties. They encouraged the CCP to enter the WTO, and they gave the thief a permanent permission to steal America legally. So you created your own problem, right?
Right. And, but it's still going on. And in my home state of Michigan, we are taking taxpayer money from small and medium-sized businesses in the state of Michigan, and we are going to be providing CCP companies, affiliated companies, who are allied and, have partnerships with some American companies, but we're giving them $3 to $4 billion. American taxpayer money, $3 to $4 billion to the CCP affiliated companies to locate a couple of battery plants in Michigan. Ultimately, these, if they are ever built, they will become outposts for China to steal American technology, for the CCP to steal this technology, bring it back to China, And it's naive to believe that that the CCP is investing in Michigan to improve the manufacturing environment in Michigan. No, they are there as a foothold to, integrate into our universities, integrate into the manufacturing industrial base, and ultimately take it back to the CCP in China. It's awful. But again, Republicans and Democrats are doing this.